Good morning, we're on Inch Strand. Where is that, dear?
The beginning of the Dingle Peninsula. Today, we're going to discover Dingle and we're going to take you with us. As Phil said, we're starting on Inch Strand, which is a surfing beach, believe it or not. Got a surf school. We weren't game enough to bring the Fabia onto the beach just in case.
Don't want to bog in the sand.
I've just got my feet very wet. I got too close to the water. Never mind. Beautiful day. Good day to dry out my shoes, I guess. And this is looking back from the beach. Of the joys of being on the road and it not being a stay at a hotel night. Spare socks and shoes. This is the South Pole Inn in Annascaul. It was opened by Tom Crean. Now Tom Crean was an explorer who went to Antarctica twice, had two lots of disasters. And when he got home, he came from here, when he got home, there were only 9 pubs. So the South Pole Inn became a thing. This is Annascaul, nice little town. Black Pudding Co. since 1916. Lots of awards. We've got a ham and cheese toastie with cheese and onion chips. And how were the chips? Annascaul. We're never far from the Atlantic around here. Are you guys due for milking soon? Hmm? Pretty stunning backdrop for these girls. The Dingle Peninsula is actually a Gaelic speaking area. All the signs and like street signs, signs on buildings, all have Gaelic first and then the English interpretation for them.
Afternoon, 5.
You got bubbers.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm going to feed the baby lamb.
Thought that was good, did you?
That was a pig, darling.
We got more than we bargained for.
Just throw some on the ground for him if he stopped chasing you. Oh, hello. Whoa.
Hello.
Not the black one's not going to have any.
Oi! That's a bit bossy.
Here's the ring fort. You can see the ring, oh yeah.
The fairy ring fort and animal feeding. Phil being accosted by a bully of a mama. Bit of an overview of the fort. Phil's about to get attacked by another baby sheep.
On the left.
Is that good? You are very hungry.
Okay, here comes the mama. You done?
Done.
Finished?
Yep. Look at these little bubbers.
There must be mum there.
Mum's very protective. Sorry, Mama, I haven't got anything. So there are 2 of these types of experiences that we now know of in the Dingle Peninsula. This one was a fairy fort, a few more animals to choose from.
Big goat.
But we'll hopefully get to the Beehive Hut before it rains. This guy. Thank you very much. did you think of that?
Very nice. Cute little lambs, aren't they?
They are. And the pig, he was a bit interesting. He was a surprise.
Come grunting over the hill at us. Better feed you. We're a bit choppy out there.
Check out the view.
Definitely only one at a time.
The square. It's rounded that bit.
Yeah.
Great engineering. Actually keyed this corner.
It's all just keyed in together.
It's like a little network going from room to room or hut to hut. This one's round. The keystone and the actual door. Sheepdog one side, donkeys on the other.
Beehive huts or stone cashels. Majority of these were enclosed farmstead of the free farmers of the early Christian period and to protect against cattle raiders and wild animals. The small size of the site suggests that they were occupied by a single family. The houses, farm buildings and storage places occurring within the enclosed space. They have been inhabited from ancient times to around 1200 AD. Watch your head.
Oh my goodness. I guess you came in here to go to sleep. It's quite popular, this stop, even though it's not the one that lots of YouTubers put on their channel and Rick Steves advertise. This one's still worth the stop as well. Thank you very much. This is opposite the last Beehive Huts. Is it the last Beehive Huts, Phil wants to know. At the last Beehive Huts, there's a hold baby lamb and an Irish farmhouse. So this is the one that Rick Steves and all the other YouTubers come to. We're going to go and hold a lamb and then check out the Beehive Huts.
Pick one up. Go back here. Back. This is soft.
Is that your boss? Is that your owner? Oh, is that right? Okay.
No, the brand new ones are here.
This little fella was born yesterday.
More just lambs, the bigger ones.
Bigger lambs. These guys must be getting ready to graduate to the paddock soon.
How do we do it?
One fast.
I got him.
You drink the small, but here, hang the rock there. And just put your hand under his jaw if you can. Like that. See what I want, I can just cupped underneath it. You want to drink it all either.
We got to see a one-day-old lamb, a few lambs that are a little bit older than that, and then in the second enclosure were some that were probably almost ready to go out into the paddock, I reckon. I'm heading to an enclosed beehive hut. It's a slightly different structure. I'd say this might be sheep proofing. Then we go in, ouch, hit my head, a little bit of light coming through the centre. I don't know if I'd actually be able to lie down in here. Another boat out on the water. The cloud coming down. Just chewing grass among the prehistoric ruins. I think this is a bit like that other one.
Yeah.
Come through here. Oh wow.
Interconnecting.
This is like a labyrinth. Don't fall in the hole.
No. Oh, that's quite deep. They did say there was interconnecting tunnels on some. I don't think they were 5'11", do you?
No, I don't think so either. That one's much easier to get out of, Phil. I guess once it wasn't quite so easy. I must admit, the owner of this one seems a little bit more passionate and engaging than some of the others we've been to. Oh, can we pull over there?
Yeah, if there's a spot.
It should be, I think.
Yeah.
On these roads, it's important to stop. You'll get there. Acknowledge them. I just missed a big layway.
Yeah.
This,
It's like going the wrong direction.
this is the Slea Head Drive. Got warned it's very narrow, but it's stunning. Oops, it narrows again. It's just sign say, Phil? I have no idea. Dunquin.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, musos. How rough does that look? We just had a bit of an education in a bit of Gaelic language and history. It was quite interesting. From an English woman who didn't want to appear on video. I would have loved her to have said a couple of words for us, but never mind. This is Dunquin Pier or Head, and I'm panning, showing part of the Slea Head Drive. Came up around that point where the cut is. How rough is that? There's also a location for the Star Wars films. Walking back up from Dunquin Headland, looking down onto the beach. Now I can see why they call it the Wild Atlantic Way. Pretty spectacular, hey? Can't get over these guys get to call this place home. This is one way to get my steps up, seeing beautiful island and seeing each destination on the Slea Head Drive. I'm having a ball. An upside down boat that they used to use to get out to the Blasket Islands. We've walked down to the Blasket Island viewing platform. It's quite nice, built for a crowd. They call this guy the sleeping giant. This part's supposed to look like his head. And this is the largest of the Blasket Islands, the one that was inhabited, and also a film location for Star Wars.
It's called the Large Blasket Island, isn't it?
Big Blasket, large Blasket, something like that. Seating area at the viewing platform. It's a little bit windy out here. At least I'm walking into the wind now, so my hair's not in my face. Check out how clear that water is, even with the waves buffeting it. It's the Blasket Information Centre, or Blasket Island Information Centre. We had a very mediocre meal at the Blasket Centre, at the cafe. Phil's chowder did not taste like chowder. And yeah, my potato and leek soup was interesting. The entrance to the Blasket Island Information Place. All written in Gaelic. It's so lovely to see them revive their heritage, really. We're at the Gallarus Oratory. This is the front door. Before we go in and have a look at the actual oratory, we're going to go and see an audio visual that will explain it. Was interesting?
It was.
Ready to go see the oratory? Built in the 7th or 8th century, this is the best preserved example of this type of masonry work in Ireland. What did you think, Phil?
Amazing. Not a bit of mortar anywhere.
Stone has got some of the earliest form Celtic writing. They say this church, they think post-dates the oratory that we were just at as a place of worship. This stone, they were saying, they think it is someone's name. They don't know if it was someone important to the actual church building or in the community. This is an ancient sundial. Once upon a time there would have been a stick or something sticking out of the hole that would have helped direct the sun. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not hit the like and subscribe button? We're only part way through our adventures in Dingle. Join us in the next video as we explore Dingle Town and finish off with the spectacular Conor Pass. As always, thanks for joining us. Travel brilliantly. Bye.